Hey guys, it's EnigmaHood, and today I'm going to talk about this crazy bitch. Her name is Denise, and she commented on the video I made about Bill Nye the Science Guy, and she started pontificating all about her stupid religion and, creationism this and God that, and Jesus Christ is such a good guy and all this other bullshit. And you know me, you know EnigmaHood, and you know that I don't like to listen to that kind of shit. But, I let her say her piece, and then I asked her some questions. I was like, because she kept on quoting the Bible over and over again, and I was so sick of it. I was like, look, Denise, the fuck is the matter with you? Are you aware that the Bible was compiled by people as a reaction to what some other motherfucker was doing? There was this guy named Marcion, he was an early Christian, and he was making his own Bible because he felt that all of the Old Testament documents were unrepresentative of Jesus and the God that is described in the Gospels of Luke and shit like that. And he thought that the Old Testament God was, like a wrathful, petty, and he was jealous and all these ungodly characteristics about him, which he is. He is a very petty motherfucker. So he wanted to create his own canon that included all the stuff that he thought should be part of Christianity. And then these other Christians, his opponents, didn't like what he was doing. So they created their own canon. And they included in their Bible what they believed should be part of Christianity. So and that Bible exists today. That is the Bible we have today is a descendant of the Bible that they compiled with all the Old Testament and the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John and all that other bullshit. And I just asked Denise, why the fuck are you trusting this canon compiled by these motherfuckers? Why is it that you trust their canon but you don't trust Marcion's canon, for example, who compiled his Bible and rejected all of the Old Testament? And by the way, I said, keep in mind that the vast majority of Christians today do not accept the Old Testament. They reject it out of hand. Of course, they like to cherry pick stuff here and there. And of course, the New Testament doesn't make any fucking sense if you reject the Old Testament. And, Denise being the dumb bitch that she is. And by the way, I want to point out that she's an old bitch. She's like 50-something. And EnigmaHood hates old people in general. So already I don't like this cunt. Anyway, she correctly pointed out, actually, that the New Testament doesn't make any sense with the Old Testament. I said, yeah, that's true. It doesn't make any fucking sense. But are you aware of all the bad shit that's in the Old Testament? Like the part about where it says that homosexuals and non-believers should be killed. Okay, the Old Testament also endorses slavery and the stoning of children. I didn't even get into that stuff. I didn't even fucking get into that. I just wanted to cover the parts where it commands people. The Bible commands people to kill non-believers, or not even like atheists. No, people who don't worship that specific God. So pagans should be killed. Okay? And it says that homosexuals should be killed. And I asked this crazy psychopath woman if she believed in that. If she believed that those commands were right and that they should be killed. And of course, like all apologists, she would not answer my fucking question. I was so frustrated with her. I'm going to post the whole fucking log in the description so you guys can read the whole fucking thing. But it goes on and on forever. So if you can read the whole thing, then congrats to you. Because you should read the whole thing. But I'm not going to sit here and read that whole fucking log because I don't have the patience to do it. All right? Honestly, I don't. But it just amazed me how often she would just keep on making rationalizations, rationalizing this fucking book, and she would not answer a simple fucking question. I said, do you think it's right to kill homosexuals and non-believers? It is a yes or no question. It is as simple as that. You can give me a one-word answer. And she would not answer it. What the fuck? In any other context, when you ask someone if somebody should be killed when they haven't done anything wrong, homosexuals have done anything wrong, non-believers have done anything wrong. And the answer is so simple in it, you can react instinctively without thinking about it for 2 fucking seconds. You can react immediately and say, no, It's not right to kill those people because they didn't do anything wrong. But this dumb cunt, she would not even say that. She would not even say no. She kept on waffling and rationalizing and tiptoeing around my question. She would not do it. You can read it in the fucking description. It's there. She did not answer my question. So you think I'm going to engage her on all this other bullshit that she kept on trying to bring up? Hell fucking no. I'm not going to waste my time with that. So I just kept on repeating the question over and over again. I said, do you think it's okay to kill them like your Bible commands you to do it? And finally, this dumb cunt says she doesn't believe it's right. Thank you for finally admitting that. Then, the next logical thing was, I immediately went to the next logical thing. Do you believe that non-believers and homosexuals deserve to go to hell? What do you think she did? Do you think she gave me a straight answer? I mean, that's a yes or no question. I mean, in any other context, you could easily answer that. And by the way, if you're thinking hell is not a bad place, guess what? It is a bad place, you fucking dumbass. It is an eternity of torture. Any death you can imagine, the most painful, horrific death, crucifixion, blood eagle, where they literally cut the back of your ribs and split it open so it looks like an eagle has spread its wings, except it's all bloody and shit. And then they remove the lungs. That's what a blood eagle is, you dumb motherfuckers. Hell is worse than even the torture known as blood eagle because it lasts for an eternity. Now, I asked her, do you think that it is moral to torture and send these people, non-believers, homosexuals, to an eternity of hell? And of course, she didn't answer me. I was so pissed. She tried to go into all these other topics. And, you know, actually, one of my subscribers, Zach's Tor, he's a good guy. He tried to engage her in some of the bullshit that she was saying. I wouldn't have anything to do with that. I don't give two fucks about the bullshit she was trying to rationalize and evade my question with and try to sidetrack the issue and try to, she was basically arguing red herrings, you know, trying to get me down this path. No, EnigmaHood's not going to play games like that. Answer the fucking question. So I kept on repeating it over and over again. And the first fucking thing I said to her was, don't waffle around my question like you did last time. Just give me a straight fucking answer. Yes or no? Finally, the dumb cunt, guess what she said? Guess what this fucking bitch said? She said, yes, they deserve to go to hell. What the fuck is the matter with you, Denise? What the fuck is the matter with you? At that point, I didn't even want to talk to her. There is no reasoning with a person like that. And by the way, it makes no fucking sense when you think that it's not okay to kill a person, but it's okay to torture that same exact person for an eternity, which is infinitely worse than any death you can imagine. The fuck? What the fuck kind of logic is that? She doesn't think, oh no, it's not okay to kill those people, but it's okay for them to burn in hell. You stupid cunt! What the fuck? Do you even know what you're saying? An eternity of torture for people who haven't done anything wrong. And the thing is, here's the other thing, and this is another point that what Matt Dillahunty usually says on the Atheist Experience. It is immoral to torture someone, like to punish someone for an eternity for a finite crime. That by itself is bad enough. But there is no crime here. It is only considered a crime by her sadistic, fucked up God and brainwashed fucktards like her. Those are the only people that consider this a crime. You know, and at that point, I just didn't feel like talking to her anymore, you know. I can't do it. What can you say to a psychotic like that? Somebody like that, there is no reasoning with a psychotic like that, especially an old bitch who needs to wake up and smell the coffin already. I'm sick and tired of these old fuckers, okay? The old fuckers need to go away. They need to die and let the new generation take over. The new generation of reasoning individuals. You might say, EnigmaHood, not all young people are atheists, though. No shit, you fucking idiot. But there is no doubt that the new generation is going to be more rational than the old generation that believed in fairy tales for adults. Definitely, as we go into the future, religion will die, and so will Christianity, and so will Denise's stupid fucking religion. Good riddance to that bad rubbish. I'm so sick of it. People like her, you know, that's why I said before, there's no use in reasoning with a person like that. There's absolutely no point in it. So, like, people like her really should be in a mental institution. Should they be locked up and punished for having those kinds of beliefs? No, because she honestly thinks that this is a good thing. I mean, I don't believe that she is intrinsically a bad person. I believe she's a brainwashed fucktard that needs help. She needs to be in a mental institution and get medical help, psychiatric help for her mental problems, her delusions. I posted her channel link in the description. Go to her channel and tell her what you think of her. Tell her what you think of her beliefs. Because we need to tell these people that we're sick and tired of their bullshit. We're sick and tired of them thinking that it's okay to send people to an eternity of torture when they haven't done anything wrong. This is EnigmaHood signing off.